are taking it up a notch.
Great.
Yeah.
That's the thing that
Yep.
they got you. So
It's each team has 1 point. Oh, must slide. Oh,
10 workers go down.
On the dash. I like the idea. That is a very saturated mineral line. Oh, but it hits the overlord.
Alright, there we go.
Yes! I've been practicing with those for the last week.
He's got his medication on hand. Oh, but he gets surrounded.
Oh, any question marks though?
Oh.
BM's his friend. I like it. It's always fun when you play your friend.
Does he have another blink? Very very nice. Bruce does have enough to really take on this army. He just needs to blink on top of it. Finish off those cyclones.
Looks like he's mostly defensive looking. Oh, there
Yep,
we go.
there we
There
go.
we go.
There's this time. God, boy, it was very nice storm. Kills it.
He's gonna be at GG's. Oh,
Yeah,
straight
going
into
straight for the
workers.
workers.
No!
Huge economic damage. 24 workers going down.
Oh no, that's a bad storm. That he walked through all the Protoss units got stormed there. Very few of them.
They're going to be taking on the 2-time world champion Sarah. He has come in with guns ablaze. That is currently 30 units. We have the GG. Oh boy.
Pull it up!
Minnesota Warcraft, FSL team, manages to get a GG. Very good try overall. These didn't work. You know? Oh, you're not.
To a 2-0 victory over GG Izzy. GG's call.
3, 7, 10, multiply there. We have the GG. Alright,
Great.
And we are live.
Yeah, you bet we're live. And we're only going to get liver. Welcome, everyone. This is the FSL Fun Star League. This is the grand finals of our team league. It's going to be my team of Special Tactics against the previous champions, PulledTheBoys.
Yeah.
And, yep.
Special Tactics versus PulledTheBoys. PulledTheBoys seeded themselves right into the grand finals this time around. Special Tactics fought their way up. Now they're facing off in the grand finals right here.
Right. First 4 matches are going to be tonight, then we will be doing the rest of them tomorrow morning. And yeah, I think this is the first finals for Special Tactics, and yep, we're hyped. We are ready to go. We're going to be starting with Papella versus Reevou, so I want to bring them right in. For those who haven't seen this before, for those who haven't seen this before, this is going to involve a bunch of different pairs of players playing 2 matches against each other to put points on the board for their team. Alright, let's bring them in.
Hello, hello.
So, hey,
Hello,
the
hello.
team of SpecialTactics, we got Reevou. And then from PulledTheBoys, we got Papella. How you guys doing?
All good.
All good. It's only 2 a.m. here, so.
Yep, so that's nothing for a StarCraft player. I know that from experience.
I think, yeah, it's pretty late for both of you guys, no?
So I'm even earlier than you. Oh. Okay. Well.
Yeah, Reevou, you're coming at us from Finland, and Papella, you're coming at us from Switzerland, correct?
Yep.
Love the dedication from both of you guys here to show up at this this very late hour. Have you guys been preparing a lot for this grand finals? You don't want to let your team down?
Never.
We can say it so.
Okay, that sounds a little devious, Papella. We'll see what you have up your sleeve.
Well, I gotta say, one of the big things that PulledTheBoys often has over the other teams, they really have a strong practice regimen. They have been cheering each other on, but they've also been hosting as many practice sessions as they can. I've seen them working on that this week. That did not escape my notice.
Yep.
Yeah, I also saw
I gotta say also.
practicing.
Yeah, definitely. But I gotta say also today, since it's 1 a.m., it's technically Friday, 1st August, National Swiss Day. So I got a boost.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you can't slack off on National Swiss Day. I know that.
Yeah, he's got that sleeper buff to his play right now.
Where's
Can't
all the
let my
clocks?
team down.
Next best chocolate. Finland's best chocolate. We aren't gonna be arguing about that, but also a good hockey team from Switzerland as well on a national.
Yeah.
They have hockey in Europe? Cool. Nah.
Surprised it's not just Canadian.
No.
I would have guessed that Finland would also have a great hockey team, but yeah, do they Reevou?
I mean, they only won men's championship last spring, so it should be pretty good, but
Okay.
it's always up to debate.
Okay, I gotta know though, who's got the edge in curling?
Canada.
All right, I revoked
Canada.
my question. You guys ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right, nothing else
let's
to
go,
say.
let's go.
GLHF to everyone.
Yeah, let's get the show on the road.
All right, well, what we're going to do right here is we are going to get that show into Blackrock, a fabulously Warcraft-themed map.
Yeah, it looks like the players both gave the GLHF. It looks like they're ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Reevou also giving the RDY.
And it's going to be a TBT to start.
Oh, boy. All right, strap in. May take In the upper right, we have the red Terran. He is
Reevou.
And he is playing for the team of
Special Tactics.
In the lower left, we have the purple Terran. He is
Papella.
And playing for the team of
PulledTheBoys.
A lot of wooden planks, a lot of spikes on this board. And yeah, never underestimate some of the sight blockers or destructible rocks as far as just little ways to get the edge on your opponents.
Yeah, what I'm excited to see is if any of them actually use those towers in the middle of the map where you can place siege tanks, or if they'll just completely ignore them. You know, on this
I have
map,
not seen anyone take us up on that.
yeah, on this map, there's even destructible rocks that can affect whether or not you can put units on those towers. This map is so weird.
I love the maps where you can do a nice little deep dive.
Yeah. We'll play the game, Can You Find the Ewoks in a second? Which seem to be on every SC2
I
map.
think. Yeah.
Are they called
They're
Moogles?
a popular one. They're called something close to that. Let me just check that very quickly.
But yeah, every SC2 map seems to have them nowadays.
Yeah, or a hologram of them or something bizarre. Moopies, that's it. They are called Moopies. And they are from a map where you're deactivating a force field around a space station from the moon that it's revolving around. But yeah, this one also has a good number of just kind of orc, not units, but just little guys hanging around.
Yep. So we're seeing a double gas opener from Papella here, as opposed to the more economic focused opener of Reevou. Reevou's CC is much further ahead than Papella's right now, but I think Papella should be able to churn out some Reapers pretty soon and maybe do a little bit more harassment, maybe even delay that the landing of that base.
Maybe. Both of them building on high ground, showing a lot of caution. Factories are on the way for both as well, as Reevou is just sticking with pumping out as many Marines as he can.
Yeah. It's going to be 4 Marines to 2 Reapers at the moment. The other 2 Reapers should be able to join cross-map, provided that Papella doesn't lose them. But yeah, Marines running after Reapers is always just like kind of watching like an amateur track athlete versus Usain Bolt. Like, they could just never reach him.
Alright, here we come. That's a lot of DPS they got going. Reapers get to heal. Marines, well, on their own, even after they're upgraded, the best they can do is hurt themselves.
Yep, just walking right into that grenade.
Oh yeah. Didn't hurt them much, but it got spread out. Now we got 4 Reapers up to some mischief.
Yeah, 4 Reapers, but even so, versus this many Marines, just provided that the Marines are in the right position, I don't think a lot of damage can get done here, right?
Yeah, that's very true, but the Reapers also get to just kind of hang out a little bit further away and then automatically heal their own damage.
Yeah.
So that's where the real... Oh, alright. Cue the trampoline, people.
Yeah, Reevou even macroing pretty well behind this, keeping the add-ons on his buildings going, getting the siege tank out. I don't think he's really missing a beat here.
Yeah, I mean, he did have to keep the workers away from the minerals for a while. He's still got 2 that are just sitting idle at the moment. Yeah. But he's going to be pretty safe from here. The Reapers are just kind of hanging out between the natural and the third, seeing what they can see. Oh!
Yeah, and jumping right into the main there, getting right on top of the tank. But I don't think that tank's going down. The Reapers just kind of tickle those armored units.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some healing to be done if he wants to get those Marines back to full health, but I don't think he is too worried right now. However, Papella really getting the benefit of the natural, the mining over there a lot earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is fair. Papella did delay the landing of the natural for quite a long time while he was able to mine from his natural pretty freely.
Papella's wasting no time getting stim started. Yeah, just a little bit of gas from each of the natural geysers. He's supply blocked with 2 depots on the way.
Oh, and the 3rd CC coming out from Reevou as well. 300 mineral CCs. These come out like quite a bit earlier nowadays.
Yes, indeed. They are a discount, Let's see, what is it? Buy 4, get 1 one free if you do the calculations there. Papella going ahead and building on-side to Reevou just shooing away some Hellions that are making full use of all that tall grass there.
Yeah. I like that Papella's being pretty active with his scouting units right now, just keeping tabs on what his opponent is doing. I'm not sure if he's going to see this move out. I think, yeah, now he has to know, because the army used to be there, and now it's not in the natural. He has to know that it's moving out on the map somewhere.
Yeah. Well, the army's away, the Hellions play people. A lot of the time, he's just getting a lot of damage spread out among the Marines, among the workers, but not finishing off a lot of units. And here we go. It is time for a real attack here, not just a little bit of, not a little bit of harassment. And there we go. Just using the medevacs to get a little bit of vision ahead of time. And here come the Vikings. They tend to be able to do pretty good work against medevacs. And, yep, Reevou took a look, decided there's not much he can get done there, but didn't sacrifice anything either.
Yeah, totally fair, HyperTurtle. Yeah, just being out and active on the map, just pinning your opponent back in their base. Definitely a good use of your army as well. Just as long as you don't lose it, you know?
Exactly. Papella going ahead. He will be trying for a drop with a medevac full of Marines. Those Marines have stem. Combat shield, though, still only about a third of the way done.
Yeah, and we'll see what kind of anti-air that Reevou has in his base right now. It looks like the... okay, so the missile turrets are only now going down, but they won't be ready in time for this drop. And the Vikings are completely out of position to intercept to this drop right now. So that drop will make it into the main right here.
Ooh.
And Reevou's sending his whole army back to deal with this.
Right, but he's got to take the long way around unless he hops into some of his own medevac. There is a tank able to siege not far away, and here come the Vikings. Alright, quickly cleans up the medevac. Those Marines just running for all they're worth. See if they can do anything else. At the very least, see what the rest of the base looks like. Are they going to take... Nope, they do not manage to take out that medevac. That would have been quite a snipe.
Yeah, final hoorah before they go down. And another CC coming down for Reevou as well. This is going to be the fourth base. Similarly, Papella's throwing down his fourth base at around the same time.
At 300 minerals, he can't afford not to make another CC. That's the way the game is right now.
Yeah. I like this from Papella, just sending out one Marine just to spot like, where the armies are coming from. Yeah. Totally worth it. Even being a little annoying here at his third base.
Papella's done a great job being annoying. Not a lot of investment into it either each time.
Yeah.
And now he knows exactly where his opponent's army is for the moment.
Yeah. Can we take a moment to appreciate these production tabs right now being totally full? Beautiful macro from both of these players right now.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. We got a supply block for Papella, though. Only just now starting the supply depot. I think he does drop hats.
Yeah, Papella sieges up a little preemptively here. Yeah, just like you said, a little cautious.
Classic case of better safe than sorry there.
Yeah.
Here come the scans.
Oh.
And there we go. There's what we have all been waiting for. High ground siege tanks right here, right now.
Can the other one land, or did it take up too much space? Yeah, it couldn't land. It took up too much space.
I think the one that's a little bit further toward the middle, I think those can handle two of them.
Nice snipe from Papella there. He saw two medevacs speeding off, and he was able to snipe one of them.
Very high value right there. Ooh, cutting off one direction of attack. Yeah. 4 tanks side by side right there, though.
Yeah. It looks like the drop that loaded up a little while ago got intercepted by the reinforcements of Papella just sitting at his third base right here.
Yeah.
So it looks like we have a bit of a standoff.
Uh-huh. I know what you're thinking. Did I
Classic
bring
TBT.
6 siege tanks? Yep. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, here, let's just take quick quick look at the units here. We do have a little bit of a Viking advantage.
This is kind of unlucky from Papella here.
Man.
His medevacs are just
Like,
skidding
hey.
right over these Marines that are actually counterattacking right now.
Yeah, actually
Well,
that worked out kind of well. I mean, he wasn't able to continue the drop, but he did eliminate like a good chunk of that offensive force. But here they go.
Well, yeah, I guess like he could have continued the drop if he wanted to, but instead he just decided to drop the units just to be a little safe. Unfortunately, he did miss most of the units that did make it to his 4th base
Will
right
they
now.
finish it off? Some of the Marines are getting. Yeah.
Oh my god, I think they will.
Targeting this. It does anyway.
Meanwhile, there's another ragtag group of units right here that are sieging the 3rd. Just absolute chaos right now on the map. Even Papella going for a base over here, but it's planetary.
This map is so perfect for just kind of sneaking in, like, next to the army. Oh, here, Control X to switch the players. They're showing in the wrong spots.
Papella top and Reevou bottom. Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got that overlay.
Yeah, you're right. Here, let me switch the colors too.
Ooh, beautiful. Alright. Viking landings. Can't beat it. Alright, Reevou. Here he comes again. 2 siege tanks. He's got enough DPS. He can take them out one by one, but here come the reinforcements.
Oh, he misses one of them, though. And then Papella, it's Papella's turn to go into that siege tank fire.
Oh, yeah, he is. And he was able to survive it.
I think more of Papella's army was in this area, and he was able to reinforce a little bit faster. It seemed like Reevou's army was very scattered right there.
There's so many spots where you can just attack from the side, oftentimes with the cover of those side blockers, other times with, yep, here we go. Who's in the siege? Alright. The siege isn't the Stims, but already, Papella getting the better. I think very quickly, Reevou is going to be running out of options. Turn his workers around, trying to get to a more defensive position.
I think one thing that's really helping Papella here is the fact that he has +2 armor. He was able to tank those tank shots much better than Reevou was able to.
Well, they both got +2 armor, but yes, it does.
Oh, okay, now they do, yeah.
Point to get to, and excellent drops on top of that tank as well. Left a couple of the medevacs behind, unfortunately.
Yeah, so this is starting to enter crisis management territory for
right. Yep.
For Reevou right here.
Liberator.
Meanwhile, more of Papella's forces will be joining in on this front line. I think Papella's starting to feel like the F2. He's realizing that he's overwhelming his opponent. He's just gathering all his units to the front.
The big military parade coming in right here, and if he can manage to reach his opponent's production, then he's got it in the bag.
Yeah, he needs to be careful though, like not to leave. He needs to leave some high ground vision for himself to spot the high ground here.
Well, I mean,
there's a scout.
Yeah. And there we go, GG! PulledTheBoys has a ticket. That's for us to their maps.
Yeah, Papella has to feel pretty good about that one, right?
Yeah, it only really takes 1 or 2 engagements in TVT to just start the avalanche going. And we will be doing the next map on Lockdown. Oh man, Papella looks hyped.
Some encouraging words from his teammates in the Discord as well.
Ah. Alright, well, straight away they both say they're ready, so let's get into it.
So do you think either of these players are going to switch it up in the second game here?
Maybe a little for the opening, and I think the main meat of the match is still going to be Viking Siege Tank Marine. But Just where they focus on from the beginning, I think, is where they're going to be most likely to shift things around. In the lower left, we have our blue, Aaron, and he is
Reevou.
representing the team of
Special Tactics.
And in the top right, we have the red Terran player. His name is
Papella.
and he represents the team of
PulledTheBoys.
Let's put 1 point on PulledTheBoys' scoreboard. And yep, I think I might be wrong here. It looks like Papella wants to hit very early and very hard here.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a double Rax proxy here. We'll see what type in a second.
Well, it's going to be the type where the SCVs are making sure to have some minerals in their hands.
It looks like one sneaky little SCV from Reevou's over here as well. I'm wondering if he's planning to proxy as well.
Well,
I mean, his proxy is going to be a lot less committed, right? Maybe it's going to be a
he's already
factor.
building the barracks at home.
Forgot to scout. Oh yeah, sure, Papella. You forgot to scout.
Don't rush me. Oh, have mercy. Have mercy. Be sportsmanlike.
It's not like these SCVs are doing anything else on the map right now.
And look at Reevou. Reevou is going to try to rush him, but he's going to be able to do damage a lot less quickly. These guys know what they're getting into when they're up against each other. Live by the sword, die by the sword. That is what we are all about right here. 3 racks from Papella, and it's just going to be straight Marines. He is not even taking gas, whereas Reevou is in the process of building his second refinery. It's going to be Reapers.
Yeah, I don't think Reevou has scouted the main yet, right?
No, he was. They were completely honest with that. Neither of them have scouted each other, really.
Well, Papella did poke in the ramp with one SCV. A very late scout, yeah. But now Reevou is running across the map with his first Reaper. In the meantime, there are Marines being pulled by Papella here, so I think this is going to be a tricky defense from Reevou.
I mean, we may very well see Reevou just lifting his buildings off and sending them over to where the Reapers are.
Yeah, establish a new forward base. The first 2 Reapers do make it to Papella's main, and they see absolutely no production building, so he's gotta be feeling something's wrong.
This could be interesting. Yeah, he's hitting first, though. He is taking away a lot of the mining here, just with these 2 Reapers. And here we go on the other side, though, going straight for the supply depot, of which there is only one.
Yeah, I think he could probably just ignore that. I think he probably should just go straight for the workers at this point, just prevent any bunkers from going down.
Well, I don't know if bunkers are going to do squat right now.
Yeah, I think it had to go down way earlier. Oh, and
yep.
You're right, you called it HyperTurtle.
It's going to be harder to get away from Marines than it is from Reapers, though.
Oh.
If Papella lifts off, there's nothing those Reapers can do. This ain't
17 workers have been killed this game by Reevou. But now I think Papella's going to start evening the score. Yeah, that's a lot of dead workers.
When cheese meets cheese. I mean, one's Swiss, one's cheddar, but they are both cheese.
I wonder what the popular cheese in Finland is.
I don't know. And, I mean, yeah, is there Finn cheese, or is the... I know Swiss cheese is very much a thing. But, yeah, how is Finn cheese? Yep, here we go. We are flying away. And, I mean, potentially this... I mean, I don't think there is actually enough dead space to fly anything to where the Marines can't catch the buildings.
Yeah.
I don't think a tie can be forced here.
I actually kind of like Reevou's odds here. Because he still has a base that's currently mining, and he has Reapers that can heal themselves.
Right. Those, I don't expect any medevacs to come around. However, It's just the fact, you know, he needs to, in order to win this game, he has to create some units that are capable of hitting flying things. And there
You're
he
right,
is.
I mean,
He knows
Papella-
where all the structures are.
Yeah, Papella does have that edge currently. But Reevou can, like, basically kite as long as he wants because he has the faster units that can heal. But yeah, he just has to actually micro his units here.
That,
Yeah.
you got,
Oh.
you pretty much... Oop,
Oh,
what-
wait, I think
he's-
Papella
he's
accidentally
freeing
killed
up
two.
Supply.
Oh,
No,
okay,
he's
okay.
freeing up supply.
That makes
So
sense.
he can make an
Makes sense.
SCV or two.
Yeah. I think he also has to figure out where Reevou has landed his bases. That's the other very critical piece of information he needs to figure out right now.
Yeah. Well, they say that TVT is like a slow strategic chess game. And this is what happens when you move the pieces between multiple different boards.
Yep. 4D chess.
4D chess with multiple tables involved.
Yeah.
Alright, so here comes Reevou with the big worker lead. 5 workers is not considered a lot, but compared to 1,
Yeah.
love it, man.
Yeah. You've heard of the 8 worker start, you've heard of the 12 worker start, we're back to the 1 worker start.
Okay. Now, these guys can pick off, like, Marines one by one as they're guarding these expansions.
Yeah.
Here's the big trick if you're outgunned like that with Reapers. You gotta try to just hit the one that's furthest away. You know, basically pluck one from the herd, then back away.
Yeah.
Just,
true.
you know, it's the old Marine versus Mutalist deal, where
Where the Mudos would stack really hard and just pick off like an edge.
stack 'em, pick up the one that's furthest at the back of the line, then get far away again, and then rinse and repeat. Only con men talk mid-game. You know, you're responding, so, you know, who is the more conful?
True.
No, neither of them can say that the other was playing dirty, because they're equally guilty all around. Oh, here. Any Marine he picks off without
is going to be
choosing
pretty
a Reaper.
important. Yeah. I mean, like, it feels like every piece of supply matters so much right now.
Every piece of supply matters, but boy, if you can keep those Reapers alive each time long enough for it to heal itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we are getting into the factory phase of the game. Very unusual one, but there is already 1 siege tank being built from Reevou. Factory 3/4 of the way along for Papella.
Yeah. I think Reevou might be mining a little too much gas at this point in the game. I do love the fact that Reevou has a
At
second
this
base
point
as
of the
well.
game. If this were a normal game, this would be the perfect point to be mining from 2 gases.
Yeah, okay.
Forget
And there we
about
go. And there we go. The starport finally goes down. He does have a siege tank.
it. Right?
Meanwhile, Papella has just finished his factory.
Uh-huh. Yep, and these are my favorite kinds of games. The ones where the builds just get thrown out the window, and both players just have to figure out what to do with what they've got.
I think Reevou could probably do a little bit more with these Reapers here. I think
so too.
I think he's missed this Marine that's been spotting for the longest time, and he also has no idea about these 2 Marines over here.
Okay, well, he is getting a look at what he's got. He does not want to let those get cornered, though.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, slip away, drop some mines behind you. You don't want to lose any Reapers. And this Cyclone, well, I mean, workers are good catches now that he's at least got some production going, but yeah, I'm very much of the mind that it's going to be all about keeping those Reapers, as many Reapers alive as you can.
You know, I think we might be exiting the Reaper phase of the game right now
We
because
might be,
because
especially
Reevou
with
does
the-
have a few factory units already.
with those Marines going home. Here, let's do 1 and 2. So right now Papella doesn't have any vision on where any of the structures are right now for his opponent.
Mm-hmm. You're totally right, HyperTurtle.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Reevou actually does have a pretty good read of exactly where his opponent's buildings are.
Oop. Cyclone has found a barracks. Let's see what
And the
happens
Cyclone
here.
is actually caught out in the middle of the map right now, but Cyclones are pretty fast units.
Those Reapers just have to draw it in.
Now, Papella did see that first tank there, so he does know he's at a bit of a tank deficit right now.
Alright.
And the Cyclone does go down.
Yep, Reevou adding a Liberator too. These are good catches here.
Yeah. Papella finally finding the space and able to pick off a couple units and then run away. Good piece of information for Papella there.
Oh, excellent. I mean, they've got a pretty good idea where they are, aside from that second base that Reevou's already got.
So because Reevou does have that second base, I feel like he can kind of be out on the map and YOLO a little bit more, just because even if he gets backdoored, he does have that second base that he can fall back to. Now a third base, actually.
Ooh. Now, remember, there hasn't been a single upgrade researched, so those Marines do not have stim. You'd think that, you know, in a moment like that they could jump on everything, but they forgot to pack their syringes.
Yeah, 11 minutes in the game, no stim.
No upgrades whatsoever. This is one of the most unique FSL games I think we've ever had, even before the Team League stuff started.
Yeah.
Oh, and yet another loss.
Alright, so this is a nice little position here for
This is a
Reevou.
beautiful position. Losing the Liberator, unfortunate, but with
wait,
that
never
spot
mind.
into spot.
These are actually
Yeah,
out of range of the buildings.
Yeah. I don't know how often the corner is the first place you think of sieging. Alright, well they're going right within range before sieging, having to back off, so... Again,
I think Reevou had to commit there or not move in, or pull away immediately.
Yeah, well, in the end not, but it was just an issue. If he'd kept that Viking or that Liberator, he would have had the vision to siege outside of general sight range. It's all about, you know, those siege tanks, they need some eyes. They need the spotters out there. Papella's going for a second base, still way behind though.
So one thing about this map that has always bothered me, and this is going to be super dumb.
No, go for
You know,
it. I love dumb.
it seems like we have a lot of time in this TVT. So in the mains, there's an infirmary logo, right? But it's not a healing shrine.
Oh, a healing shrine right at your main base. That would be interesting.
Yeah, strategic variety.
Alright.
So Papella found the one barracks that was researching stim.
And immediately starts upgrading it somewhere else, but the complete and utter lack of upgrades continues, and here we go with what do we got? Over 8 Marines there.
I do like Papella's like multi-pronging in this game, but though
this could be a one-way ticket. Very wisely turns them around.
Like, he's definitely lagging a bit in the army supply here, but he is using his army just a little bit more effectively, I think.
What is that, the symbol over at these expansions? That's supposed to be a neutron?
Oh, this right here? On where it says lockdown?
I mean, with, protons, an atom, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, but Oh, here we go, who's... Oh...
Oh, it looks like that.
Still.
Oh, no, he's gonna take down the rocks, hoping. No, oh, okay. If he killed a tank doing that, would have lost so hard. Yeah. Oh, and Papella even going in with a ragtag group of Marines here to disrupt the space.
Man, Reevou just hasn't. In these engagements, he just never seems to get around to sieging in time. But in this case,
he doesn't
it actually might be a good thing.
Yeah.
I think he just won himself the game there. He does have this space being cleared out over in the lower right corner, but I
don't think it'll be a
17.
I don't think it'll be a kill on this space because he can just send the reinforcements over to deal with those few Marines. But yeah, now Reevou is advancing on Papella's main base position.
Reevou can afford to lose that orbital.
Yeah, just needs to target down that tank. Okay, there we go.
Exactly, and again, not even bothering to siege, just keeping them a little bit mobile.
Yeah, I think I think siege tanks actually have higher single target DPS when they're on
have higher
siege.
single target DPS.
Yeah.
So once you're actually close to the structures, you can kill them faster with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's going to be it. And plus, they can actually attack things that are right next to them, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
I think we've got this. I think we are going straight into tied score right here. GG. I have got to get both of them in. All right, Papella, all right, Reevou. I think you guys just hit the record for the FSL game that went the longest without anyone managing to get a single upgrade.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you consider it nicely, it's a record, though.
It's, there is such a thing as a dubious record, but, I mean, still, it also means that you both kept each other very, very busy.
Yes, what a series. Well played, Papella.
Yep, and also,
Yeah,
big credit for that first game. First time in FSL, we've seen someone take advantage of those little high ground platforms for siege tanks. So all in all, you guys have wrapped up the season with a bang for your final matches.
Yeah, you guys using that high ground platform made me very happy. I'm not sure if the siege tank actually fired from that position at all, but it was still very cool to see.
I don't think so, but
Yeah, it was actually pretty nice to see. I was like, wait, you can do that as well.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, people pointed that out early on. First thing, whether there's balance changes, whether there's new maps, everyone tries to figure out what the exploits are.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like loading 8 siege tanks into a medevac. Yeah, I thought that was great.
That was an intro. Yeah, well, they're sieged. That's the
I mean,
deal.
that's a normal day in the Korha sector.
Yeah. But yeah,
That compact.
But yeah, Papella, I thought your multi-prong was pretty cool in those 2 games. Even like you kept the game like kind of messy with different ragtag groups of units. Worked out for you very well in game 1. Eventually you realized you could overwhelm your opponent and you just went for it. Game 2, obviously that was more messy for everyone involved. But yeah, I think Reevou, you just handled the crisis control just a little bit better, established some more bases.
He got more SCVs out alive. That was the biggest win there.
Yeah, I feel like he got lucky because I didn't see by just a millimeter his CC just went in the other direction. I thought it was stuck in the corner.
Yeah, we were.
I mean, to be fair,
we were checking
in these tiers.
We were checking to see if there were any spots where either of you could potentially permanently hide a floating building, but there weren't. So yeah, good crisis control. You guys both got a lot of kills after starting the rebuilding effort. So I loved it. That was those were 2 matches that will stay with me for a very long time. And in the end, we are still even between both teams. So good job keeping it going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, we are going to be moving on to Dpoo and my good pal SCVSir.
Let's do it.
All right, Dpoo, long time no see, man.
Hello, what's up?
Well, I
Hello.
mean, you tell me. You probably know at least a little bit of what I've.
Well, I'm
been up
about
if
to
you've
play
been
some
watching.
StarCraft, and I'm about to put this guy in the dirt. That's what's about to happen.
Ooh, those are strong.
Those are them's fighting words.
SCVSir, this is where you say the only reason I'm in the dirt is I'm burrowed and just about to ambush you. Zerg don't mind the dirt. Actually, no, I'm talking for you. Come on. SCV, what you got to say?
Let me hear it, bro. I'm ready. I can take it.
I'm not smack talking at all. No way.
What an honorable
I
gentleman.
need to eat dirt if I'm in the dirt. It's fine.
All right.
You gotta have some fighting spirit in you, man.
Now, Dpoo, I actually have no idea. Which race are you now?
Playing some Terran for today.
All right. Yeah, nothing like using Terran on a guy named SCVSir.
Indeed.
I don't know if that really counts as irony, but I like it anyway. So, let's just move in here, and Dpoo, you learned anything, interesting and creatively inspiring about the current patch situation or the current maps?
Just watch some videos during my breaks at work and talk with my team, came up with some good strategies, got some plans in the pocket, but nothing's Warcraft 3 is with 5 workers. This is already still double that almost. So
Yep,
but I'm in
the
there.
original StarCraft 4 workers, and God, I'm trying to remember, Warcraft 1, didn't you start with just 1 worker, I think? I'd have to double check on that one. You'd have to really want to torture yourself. Did you know that in order to select more than 1 unit at a time in Warcraft 1, you have to hold down either Shift or Control? It's like...
Yeah,
and the most you can select at once is 4 in that one, so I can tell you some things. I can tell you some real back in my day stories, but I won't because... Alrighty.
Dpoo, quick question about your background. Is that a Left 4 Dead?
Oh yeah, that's my girlfriend's Left 4 Dead poster. Her setup's behind me, but she's not in here right now.
Very nice, very nice.
And the gorillas.
Yeah, I actually.
Left 4 Dead one.
Oh yeah, I actually just got my girl to play Left 4 Dead recently as well. She was super scared, but she likes co-op.
I can't do those shooting games so well. I'm more of a StarCraft kind of guy.
Oh yeah, no, shooting games make me wonder how I click things in my browser. I'm not great at them.
I will have to...
I should say before this starts is this is my first 1v1 in the league in 3 seasons, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, SCVSir, because you're normally a team game player. How are you feeling doing the 1v1?
I mean, I don't mind playing StarCraft, so I'll definitely play 1v1s, but I personally like the little bit of backup you get with a teammate. So if you are hitting your supply cap, or you are not covering an area so well, I like the advantage of having a teammate. But 1v1's fun
units being healed by medevacs. That's what I like. But yeah, just rewinding for a moment, I wanted to add that anyone who hasn't tried it should check out the official Blizzard arcade map, Left to Die. Very good co-op deal that they sort of elaborated with in Co-op Commanders. And also, yeah, I know a lot of people in this league aren't big on shooters, so I look forward to trying to twist everyone's arm and playing whatever StarCraft shooter ends up being. With that in mind, we're going to separate the two of you and then send you hurtling towards each other.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Have fun. Alright, this should be a lot of fun. Dpoo goes way back with FSL, and what he is known especially for is just picking out some really, really weird build off YouTube, and then, yeah, choose a completely different strategy almost every map. Now, SCVSir, I expect to play a little bit more standard, but his standard can involve quite a lot of lanes and quite a lot of roaches, and I know he's also especially fun at item play. So I'm very interested how he'll adapt that to 1v1. In the lower right, we have the Zerg decked out in bright pink, and he is...
Just give me 1 sec to do that.
Oh yeah, and I am psyched about the team he is on, which is...
SpecialTactics.
Another thing Dpoo is known for is switching races pretty much any season he participates in. This time he is a Terran, decked out in red, named...
Dpoo.
And he represents last season's champions,
PulledTheBoys.
Alright, let's get these player colors correct.
I think you gotta Control X and switch them.
Yes,
SCVSir
just give me
15
one.
supply, yep. That'll do
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Ooh, very interesting Overlord route here. His first Overlord looking for proxies to begin with. I guess he's heard that you never really know what to expect from Dpoo. Now, sometimes as far as his strategies go, some of them really catch people. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to pull off what he's planning to.
Yeah, but for now, it looks like there's no funny business. All the production buildings are on his side of the map right now, and a Reaper's coming out, so pretty standard so far.
I expect funny business, but at least this time around, no sneaky business. Not anything like the previous match, anyway.
Hey, it doesn't have to be early to be funny business. It could be a mid-game
yeah.
funny business or a late-game funny business, you know?
Oh yeah, you know, I think I think building a pylon in every little spot on the map after you've clearly lost, and then just having a couple probes replace them every time they get shot down. It's funny. It's not strategically sound, not very sportsmanlike, but it is funny, and it does still count as constructing additional pylons. All right, here comes the Reaper past the infested rocks.
Yeah, and the Queen has just started at the natural there, so the Reaper's going to have free reign for now.
Yep.
Oh, and SCVSir pulling all the workers.
That's a little bit of an overreaction.
I think so too, HyperTurtle.
Yeah.
No
the
links being
damage
made
was
at the
not
moment.
deal. No. However, the Queens
Okay.
are just about to pop, so... Oh, 10 lings on the way too. I think that one Reaper really startled SCVSir.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit of an overreaction here.
Yeah.
Or a lot of an overreaction.
You take on Terran, you expect a Reaper. Maybe even two. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. And actually, that Reaper, for all the fuss it caused, it went down really easily to slow things. All right.
I actually don't hate this from SCVSir right now. So he's running the lings around like kind of in a sneaky way. And the natural's wide open right now. With the amount of units that he made, he can force this command center to lift. And then he can just run behind this.
There isn't even a wall there either, should he decide to check that ramp. So, you know, yeah, he might have overmade on lings, but he is making use of them, and Speed just completed. Those lings have grown their wings, and they are in the main, directly on top of the workers. There is one Marine who's very banged up already.
Oh wow,
as much damage.
9 workers down already, 10 workers, 12 workers. Oh, but he's right-clicking a little too much here, 14.
Yeah, maybe.
Not bad.
I think he's going to be happy with that. He is going to have to do something if these Hellions come across the map. If he positions his Queens right, that shouldn't be too big of a deal.
There's still 24 links on the map right now. I think he just didn't rally them.
Yeah.
I think he intended to flood a little bit harder there.
Exactly. With Speed, it's not actually that hard to get around the Hellions while they're firing, and then just hit them from all directions at once. Going with the Cloaked Banshee, but it's going to be a while before that's ready to go. SCVSir showing a lot of caution.
Oh wow, okay, this was did you see that, HyperTurtle? I think he baited the Hellions to come out a little bit into an area that the links could surround a little bit more easy.
Just a little. I think he was just approaching here as cautiously as he could. Still no wall here, however, and Banshees do not fire very quickly for as much damage as they do. And Cloak,
they do not.
I mean, Cloak is nice, but it doesn't make them any more immune to Zerglings. I think Dpoo is probably going to have to just surrender right here. Maybe he'll send that Banshee across the map and just see if he can get a Hail Mary in.
Yeah, it's not looking too hot for Dpoo right now.
I think SCVSir, the adrenaline was definitely going, but then he's like, hey, you know what I could do with these lings? And just
attack.
Just the fact, yeah. I mean, that Banshee can keep killing lings, but those lings can keep doing damage the whole time. GG! SCVSir killed all the SCVs.
He most certainly did. That was not the game one that I was expecting.
No. I mean, it's a tale as old as time. Hey, I've got a lot of lings right away. Do you guys? Oh boy. That is what we do call and always have called a Zerg rush.
Yeah.
All right, we will be moving on to Dynasty, and this was the special tactics pick. So I don't think Dpoo has anything specifically planned for like the gold mineral pockets or anything, but still, I could picture him taking a look at those and deciding they figure into something he's got up his sleeve.
Yeah, I think Dpoo really wanted to win on Rainfall, though. It's a shorter rush distance map than Dynasty.
He specifically picked that one, I believe.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I actually picked it, but hey, you know, it's the old, if you kids don't tell me what you want for dinner, I'll decide for you.
Yeah. Do you, as a team captain, do you try to pick maps that are good for that particular player's race that they're playing in that matchup?
Not really. Greenpire's the team captain. I've just been
team co-captain then.
Work has been very busy for him.
Yeah, I understand.
I take a little look. You know, honestly, this matchup, I just thought this map would be the most interesting for the two of them.
It is a fun map,
you know,
to be
whether
honest.
It's yeah. So that pocket base, that, you know, which is very vulnerable to the inside, it's been taken. It is a very tempting spot for both drops and for networks. Hey man, thanks for joining us. Ooh, so we are, what is it, Musty who rated us?
Yeah, thank you for the raid.
Alright, well thank you very much. Alright. Back at it in the lower left, we have the pink Zerg, and for some reason he is called
SCVSir.
SCV, good to go, sir.
And he is playing for the team of
SpecialTactics.
And yeah, go ahead and control X there. Wait, no.
You are...
Yes, no. 12 should be by SCVSir.
Yes, yeah,
12
that's...
supply. Alright. Now...
And in the top right, we have the red Terran player down 1 point in this series. His name is...
Dpoo.
And he represents the team of...
PulledTheBoys.
And yeah, just a little bit of trivia here. As far as long-term FSL stuff goes, not only is Dpoo really well known for like jumping around between races, jumping around between strategies, he also for quite a while was jumping around between names. Dpoo he's kind of stuck with for a while, but beforehand he was Spaghettio, he was like playing something, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like none of that was ever consistent.
Spaghettio named after the soup, I assume.
It's not soup, it's pasta, man.
Yeah, I guess,
that was another one he went by. Yeah, anyway, so I guess we should definitely point out that SCVSir chose to start mining from the gold minerals right away. Now against Terran, that's especially vulnerable, since everything Terran has is ranged. But
yeah, we'll see how this ends up working out for him. Whether Dpoo chooses to punish it or not. Now Dpoo is also electing to take that gold base on his side of the map, but much easier for Dpoo to defend this than for SCVSir.
Yep. Here, let's actually take a moment to all say it together. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh.
Back in the day. Alright.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard that. It's been a while since I've heard that commercial.
I think it's been a while since they've used that, and yeah, just transferring everything except the gas miners over. Actually, yeah, it's a little bit oversaturated now, but hey.
Yeah, so you do get like a tiny amount more mining by oversaturating a base, but
yeah, in this case, up until 18.
But now this Reaper's This
Yeah.
Reaper is definitely going to know something's up now that there's not going to be any drones at the main.
Yeah, still yeah, the Reaper just hanging out there. Yeah, that Overlord, very wise to check the gold base first to get an idea of what's going on. Now, this could mean a lot of Zerglings or a lot of Reapers, but actually what it's going to mean, Roach just has a few Zerglings to chase the Reaper away. This time, he kind of remembered what you do with Reapers in 1v1. As he said, he's been playing a lot of team games with us MN Barcraft people, Minnesota Barcraft.
Mm-hmm.
So his builds, he's mostly been letting, someone else chase the Reaper away. I think that's one of the big things. Wow, Roaches and Banelin tech. You cheeky sir.
Yeah, I think this will be a 2-base all-in for sure. Oh no, we do see a 3rd base going down, but maybe that'll just be a macro hatch.
He follows very closely to what Green Empire does, which is oftentimes my rule of thumb with Zerg as well. So we're on the same team too, both in FSL and with our Barcraft. And
what is Green Empire's normal strategy?
I mean, usually just doubles down on Ling Bane or Roach Ravager. Pokes initially, but if he finds a hole, he'll keep it going. Otherwise, he just very comfortably builds up, drones everything, and just very standard in general.
Yeah, I feel like I've been on the receiving end of Green Empire's Ling Bane as well. Yeah, I think he definitely prefers that stage of the game.
Yes, he will keep the Lings coming. War Bunnies, who we also play with a lot, likes to refer to it as the Ling o'clock of the hour. Alright, so similar to what he was going for the first game, just kind of the very standard, some Hellions, getting the Cloaked Banshee out. So, and this time, pretty open to do what he wants. Now, with those gold minerals, he actually, if he wants to, can pump out quite a few Hellions, but...
Yeah, this is... both of these gold mineral bases have gone largely unpunished, so now there is a bunch of Hellions that could do something about those gold mineral mining for the Zerg player right now, but no, they're going straight to the natural right now.
He's heading straight up front.
And I think he's relatively undefended here.
Oh, Lings.
Oof,
the drones
ouch.
are going down, 6 of them, and that queen is all by her lonesome at the moment. The Roaches, they're about to pop, but they were just a little bit late. I think this queen might just be sacrificed here. He's not moving it away. Getting a spine
I think so
thrower
too.
up. I mean, 7 and an 8th drone. Nope, just 7.
Honestly, not the worst losses for SCVSir here.
It could have been worse. I think Dpoo honestly could have probably... he's got plenty of minerals, so he could have just kept moving those Hellions from mineral line to mineral line. And here come the Banshees, and I do not see much in the way of detection here.
Yeah, so I'm
one Spore Crawler.
And yeah, the Spore Crawler gets a lot of damage on that first Banshee. So one thing that scares me a little for SCVSir right now, he does not have Ling Speed. Oh, he's sorry. Wait, hold on, never mind. He does have Ling Speed. Okay, never mind.
Just
I thought that...
remember, it's G for upgrades.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why. Those Lings seemed very slow to me all of a sudden.
Just zoom in on them and see if they have these little insect wings that they don't actually use.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes they do like jump up in the air and glide a little bit when they're running on a creep. It's a very cool animation.
I think that's just on top of what they normally do. Now in campaign and co-op, they're actually ones that can kind of hop up cliffs like Reapers do.
Yeah.
Swarmlings are the ones that spawn 3. Oh well. But
Swarm
yeah,
hosts?
still not a... no, that's a different unit, man.
So Dpoo is actually going to get this 4th base. I was not expecting him to actually get this with with the Banshee and Hellions.
And then that was with the Banshee's dying breath right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so
but SCVSir has a very large standing army right now of Roaches, and this is a very undefended 3rd base from Dpoo right now, so he could do something about this.
Yeah, just catching things as they transfer. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
There is one tank up there.
Yeah, that's definitely not the area he's going to want to attack in, and he's going to want to group up his army here as well.
One of the best things to do here is just walk the other way, drop some biles behind you to make you harder to follow.
Yeah, it's only a couple of Ravagers though, so he'll have very limited deterrence.
And yet, here he is with his opponent deterred.
Yeah.
And yeah, one thing he does not have is Roach Speed. That doesn't actually have a visual giveaway. If you see a bunch of extra spikes on the Roaches, that means they have burrow movement. But
yeah, you have to be really paying attention for that one.
That one, they're very subtle, yes.
Yeah. So I think SCVSir's window is closing here. Dpoo is already adding lots of Marauders to his composition. And there's no splash damage with this army for SCVSir. Not to mention there is a bit of an army supply differential right now.
Right. These Marines, and along the siege tank behind them, they can really outgun his opponent. Oh, those biles did not go down the siege tank.
They did not, no, and the rest of the Roaches are being chased.
Here, so, yeah, he can't outrun them with those stems, definitely.
Yeah. Dpoo even hitting right before 1-1 finishes here while he has 1-1 as well, so very nice timing here for Dpoo.
Yes, indeed. And here we go, guys with guns. Lots of guys with guns. And I think he's got this right now. So again, I think we're going to see just 1-1, you know? Yet another piece of the tie.
The drones will try to evacuate, but they start to really stack. They get attack moved onto the tank.
Yeah, I mean, nice idea. GGG. There we have it. We are tied 2-2 right now. Alright, well, for both of you, welcome back to one-on-one FSL competition.
Well,
SCVSir,
I'm not in the dirt.
First map. Yeah, that first map, it seems like that first Reaper just really shocked you.
But, I definitely was doing a different kind of build. I was trying to go for speed, and I didn't afford my queens for that reason. So.
Well, the speed paid off. You actually,
Yeah.
it actually completed right before you started that counterattack, and you found that there was not a complete wall. Second one, aside from all the extra gold minerals that you both were getting, went pretty standard. The Hellion Banshee play, getting a pretty good opening, keeping SCV pinned, and then you were able to just come in with Marine Tank and finish the job, so very well done.
My big problem was just not spending my resources. Had 1,700 minerals at the end there.
It's tricky with gold minerals, so yeah, even if you got a gold, even if you are primarily going roaches, lings would be great. And I noticed you actually had made a baneling nest. It just never really got used.
Yep. And it was kind of maybe the Banshees that caught me off, because I was actually gonna make 4 Banes off to the right, but I called them back for the cars.
Okay.
So SCVSir, quick question about game number 1. At one point you sent in game number 1, yeah. At one point you sent in like 4 lings to kind of bait the Hellions out a little bit more in the natural, and then you surrounded. Was that intentional, or were you just checking to see whether or not you could go in?
No,
Okay.
I was trying to either force his guys to go to the right so that I could go up the ramp, or surround. You know, it just depended on what he had.
Yeah, that was a nice little detail there.
All right, love it.
Yeah, Dpoo, a very solid 1-1 timing attack in game 2 as well.
Yeah.
So we started that series with a tie. We will leave it with a tie. We are 2-2 right now. Good job.
Yeah, which match are we going into now?
We are going to be going to SOS versus
Darkblade.
It's going to be Darkblade, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
All right. Welcome to SOS, and welcome to Darkblade. I'm inviting you both in. Are either of you in Europe?
Nope.
No. Okay, there we go. That should make this nice and simple. So Darkblade, go ahead and join the party.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah,
We
welcome
are once
players.
again, leaving every match tied. So maybe we'll see another tie here, or maybe one of you will dominate. You guys coming into this feeling hot, feeling confident?
No.
Oh. Ouch.
So Darkblade, I think you're actually ranked as one of the higher players in the FSL right now, and it's interesting that you say that you're not confident. Why is that?
Not on this patch. No, I
What so I've been hearing this a lot from Protoss players, but specifically, what is it for you that is not great?
For me, it's just trying to have to play it as if I'm playing like a Terran, which I'm just not used to.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it seems like it's a very fundamental shift in like the macro cycles for Protoss that like a lot of the reason why you play Protoss is like for that quick satisfaction of warping in like 15 zealots. But now it costs like a lot more to do that.
Well, yeah, it's like 12 or 15 years or whatever it is of
building it into your muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory that I now have to try and adapt, and that's proving difficult.
Yeah. And what about you, SOS? How are you feeling, I guess, like this patch versus prior patch in this matchup?
I think Protoss is always hard to beat, especially in late games. So, I don't know. Like, I don't feel a huge difference in terms of ZVP, to be honest. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
fair.
And this gives another great opportunity to say, you know, back in my day on Brood War, we didn't have warpins. Our gateways didn't even blink. And you know what? We liked it though. All right. Well, regardless, still looking forward to it. Go ahead and join the lobby too, Darkblade. Anything else you guys want to share with the audience before we go in?
Nope.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then I wish you both luck. I wish you both fun.
I think this will be a good one.
I think so too. You know, we have a lot of people who like to downplay their skills before the match starts.
Oh yeah, lull your opponent into a false sense of security, and then show them the error of your ways.
Or kind of sell yourself a little bit low so you feel, you know, defend yourself a little if things don't go well, but really hype yourselves up if you surprise yourself.
True. That's definitely relatable.
Yeah.
And game number 1 will be on BlackRock again. So this was a pick from, I think, PulledTheBoys side, right?
Yeah. Yeah, PulledTheBoys did most of the actual map picking, where there was map picking. If their player did not pick a map, then I went ahead and just looked at which maps didn't get a lot of attention this time around. SOS, of course. He's not necessarily the SOS, and our SOS, he plays Zerg. He's also from China, but residing in Canada, so there's a lot going on there. All right. In the lower left, we have our light blue Protoss. He is
Darkblade.
Chrono away. And he is playing for
PulledTheBoys.
And in the top right, we have the red Zerg player, not to be confused with the pro SOS. His name is
SOS.
And he represents the team of
SpecialTactics.
Yeah. I'm going to call your attention over here. We have, along with like the Moopies and the Orcs, there are also some Tauren Marines here and there on the high ground. Ooh, are we gonna?
Yeah, you see it too, HyperTurtle, right? It's not just the block HyperTurtle. It's a Forge first.
Ooh,
So it's a Forge
sweet.
first, but SOS. Wait, actually no. SOS was looking to take his expansion first. I thought it might have been a full first at first. But no, yeah, the probe arrived just in time to block the natural, then the third. Wow, this is annoying.
Pylons everywhere.
Yeah.
And here's
No, this
here's
is
where-
actually quite annoying to deal with.
No.
But
Oh, incredibly. Honestly, even just having to like take one of the thirds before your natural, and see, even now he's had to wait a moment before he set the hatchery down, and
Yeah.
both times also just quick to cancel them, so he could keep the money handy. But
so one thing I loved doing on the prior patch is when Protoss hatch blocked the natural, just take a forward third and then go into a Ravager Ling all in.
Yeah.
Like you don't build like any drones, you build one Ravager and just flood Lings with like 4 roaches.
one of my favorite things to do if they did a pylon block was to then do a hatchery block.
Oh yeah, you could do that as well. Yeah.
But yeah, check this out. This is a classic fast forge expand. Walling up with the cannon behind it. So,
I haven't seen this since Wings of Liberty.
Yeah, it was honestly a lot of people in Brood War consider it a must against Zerg, but it's always been a little bit less of a success rate anywhere in StarCraft II.
Well, it was super popular in Wings of Liberty, right? Like that was like the go-to build to
Yeah.
expand versus Zerg, but now I guess it might be making a resurgence. I don't know.
I don't know, you know. If Darkblade says it is, I will believe him. But yeah, generally there was a lot you could do against it, and you really wanted to get your first gateway out a little bit earlier too. Now keep in mind, in Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, there wasn't quite as much of a hurry to take your natural. There were plenty of one-base plays you could do. You know, things didn't run out as fast, and also you didn't start out with as many workers. So SOS going on the offensive, definitely going to be very tricky to get through here, but first he is going to want to try to get something in that wall. I don't think many of these Zerglings will be able to make it too far.
Am I
squeeze through?
Is this a full wall? No, okay, there's room for
It
a
is
sail.
now.
Okay, alright, yeah.
Yeah, so we are going Stargate. Most likely an Oracle. I was going to say if Darkblade is following some of the popular meta, but I mean, even with those hatchery blocks, technically he wasn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a prediction here. Two base Muta from SOS. He's taking the gases very early, and the layer just finished. Yeah, okay, there we go. Spire. Yeah, there we go.
Probably not.
Man, I'm good.
Hey, man, I will give credit where credit is due, and you're okay, alright? Be interesting. I mean, if it is heavy on the mutas, he's already got the Stargate out at least, but in general, those oracles, they're for maybe a little...
Oh, a little bit of lag?
Lag?
Oh, and...
There we go.
Okay, a
momentary... The point of them is to defend your third, and he is indeed going in that direction.
There we go. The Oracle will finish shortly, but the Lings are already on this.
Block my hatcheries, will ya? Oh,
yeah, this is...
Yep, he got it cancelled.
This is the nice thing about building this many Lings early, is you can get right on top of the third before the Oracle is ready, and now you just cause a little bit of a delay on that expansion.
Okay. Twilight's next, along with the second Oracle. Again, probably not unexpected. Spire just about to complete. Let's see what he's been put out here.
Yeah, well, he's going to be a little supply blocked because he only has 4 supply right now. A couple of Overlords will finish shortly, and now we should see a bunch of Mutas hit the production tab.
Yeah, I'd like to see that pylon just a little bit closer to the Nexus. Wedging your Zealot or your Adept in between was something that I found out about it and fell in love with.
Yeah, I totally agree. But with the Oracle just babysitting the base here, I think it'll come up just fine.
Exactly, not necessary at all, but it's stylish, man. It's very stylish, and yeah, SOS only now completing his third, and here come the Mutas.
Yeah, and it's going to be a charge follow-up for Darkblade, so not going for the blink there will just make it a little bit harder to tag along with those Mutas as they bounce between the triangle third and the main. And the Mutas have arrived.
Yeah, there's no shield batteries at the mineral lines, the natural or the main, and not much in the way of anti-air either. Here we go. Pummeling those glaive worms right on top.
Oh, and
wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
Nope, but that was what happened. Alright. I mean, my team's point. No. But yeah, he had one stock round. That was what he was working with there as far as anti-air. And he felt like by the time he did get some anti-air out, that he'd be too far behind. Alright, next we'll be at Eternity's Edge.
Yeah, Darkblade doesn't look too happy about that last loss.
No, it was something he didn't account for. And yeah, as you said, there's when you're making these adjustments, you know, figuring out what to do with the new gateways, new warp gates, and I mean even just the fact that you're supposed to chrono right away. There's a lot to keep on your mind, and sometimes mutas aren't among them.
Yeah, I think when people are pinned on two bases for a while, it can only mean so many things. Usually some kind of lair tech push.
Well, especially Zerg.
Yeah.
Zerg needs that. Either they're going to be taking their third, like, you know, by the time 3 minutes rolls around, or they're not going to be taking a third until after they get aggressive. In general,
Totally
you
agree.
still see them take a third even if they don't make a single worker on it, but...
You are watching.
Alright. At Eternity's Edge, I'm not sure... I'm assuming Eternity's Edge is in the lower left here, but the upper right looks pretty eternal too. I'm gonna have to look into that sometime.
Yeah, it's a very, I guess, timeless map, even though it's only been out for so long. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, let's restart.
Oh, okay. None of us noticed that. Yes.
Yeah, incorrect race chosen.
Yeah.
As long as they bring that up right away, it's all good. Or if I find that I've accidentally entered myself in when I'm still supposed to be referee, that's another. But yeah, we are sticking with races. Random is an option, but these days we are committing for the full season. Okay.
Maybe another mistake, or
no.
It looks like he might have just. No, he's online.
No, he's still in BattleNet.
He misclicked. Oh no.
That's misclicking even before the match started can sometimes be a little bit just a little bit frustrating. Okay, ready, all good, ready. All right. Okay, third time's the charm. Let's see if we can get into the Edge of Eternity, which is coincidentally at Eternity's Edge.
Yeah. I like to save my misclicking for the match.
Oh yeah, there's always plenty of room for that, you know. That's if I'm gonna misclick, I want to kill my own one of my own structures with it.
It's usually one of my own
all
units.
Or nothing. Alright, let's get to it. In the upper left, we have our light blue Protoss. He is
Darkblade.
And he is playing for
PulledTheBoys.
And in the bottom right, we have the green Zerg player up 1 point in this series. His name is
SOS.
And he represents the challenging team of
SpecialTactics.
Yeah. So as far as the edges go, in the lower left you have that gold base, you know, where you can use the destructible rocks to try to make that a little bit more defensive. But just southwest of there, we have Nerud's the Zelnaga form that Nerud was projecting. Okay. So what are we up to now, Darkblade? I think he wants to end this a little bit earlier than last time. Proxy pylon.
I think so too. It's a question of, is this going to get scouted at all? So the proxy gateways are at the third right now.
Gateway.
And okay, so SOS does turn his overlord back around to scout around the natural, make sure there's no funny business.
That's pretty standard. You almost always want the second overlord right over your natural.
Yeah, I guess.
Protoss, but boy,
I guess I was kind of wondering. Yeah, I guess I was kind of wondering if he was going to place the gateways like a little bit closer, if he could have gotten away with it. In this case, no, just because it looks like SOS is scouting. But even so, a 4-gate pressure is going to be hard to hold.
Yep. The question is not where, the question is how many. That is 4 gateways. Now, those are going to be going at their normal speed, because at least thus far, he does not seem like he's planning to get a cyber core down anytime soon. Just making another pylon right there. That overlord still hasn't quite reached the location where his natural could be, and it's going to be even longer before it gets to his main. Now, you're going to expect a wall if this is standard play, so right away he smells something.
Yeah, so I think SOS just now scouts the natural, sees no expansion, and he sees the zealots in his base right now.
Yep. Alright, so all together, my life for ire.
Yeah, 2 queens in production, 8 lings. It looks like the drones are stacked quite heavily now, just running towards the natural expansion, just buying themselves some time.
I think he's just gonna, bounce them between. He's not gonna fight with them. He's just going to keep those zealots busy.
Yeah.
Without charge, zealots don't always chase down units the best. He's gonna want to get as many of the Zerglians together right with his drones. Every edge he can get. And there we go. Down over at his natural, you see just how poorly even one queen does against one zealot. But yeah, with all these extra stacked drones, he's got himself a little bit of room here.
Yeah.
6 more pairs of Zerglings on the way. Or is that pairs? No, that's just 6 Zerglings total, I think.
Yeah, one zealot was able to split off into the natural and kill the queen down there. But yeah, these other zealots.
Single zealot versus that queen.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not sure if this is enough damage here for Darkblade. I mean, he is still streaming in units, and like SOS is bleeding Zerglings. And like the queens are so low now, so maybe he can overwhelm if he keeps going in.
He needs to keep the drones and Zerglings in front of the queen, and nope, that queen might go down. No, yes, no.
He's so close to taking it out.
Just the safety. I would really like to see him make a spine crawler.
Yeah, like this defense would be just so much easier if he made a spine crawler like near the ramp.
And with drones, if they are not attacking, the zealots do not target them by default.
Yeah.
So you just put them around.
I would love to see these zealots kind of grouped together and making kind of like a zealot meat shield for themselves to reduce the surface area for the Zerglings, which they kind of are now. It looks like the zealots are grouping a little bit better, forcing the mining to completely stop from SOS right here. I think this is starting to shift in. Yeah, this is starting, I think, to shift in SOS's or Darkblade's favor. I think.
Just a little bit, and yeah, I mean, this is he's not changing course. It's going to be just sending another zealot or 2 as often as he can until he sees that they can't do any more damage. And as long as they're exchanging hits.
He needs to be careful though, because speed just finished now. Because like, if he wants to engage, he wants to make sure that all of his zealots are in the same place now.
Right, now stacking those drones can make it harder to target them individually and allow them to all attack the same target. There we go.
A little bit of indecision though for Darkblade. He's going a little bit for the spawning pool, a little bit for the hatchery, a little bit for the Zerglings.
Oh, look at him. He's blocking up. Okay, it doesn't quite block off the round.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah. SOS cannot afford to lose that spawning pool.
No, he cannot.
Oh boy.
Oh, it was so close. If he was just a little bit more decisive, I think Darkblade would have gotten that.
No. Yep. And this Darkblade, I don't see any sign of him changing course. He has not added another structure at all. He's a total of 14 workers staying there.
I don't think you can with a 4-gate proxy.
Oh, GG SOS. No tie here. We are at 4-2. Okay, welcome back. We are now at 4-2 for Special Tactics. Just the mutas flying in and really being the difference maker the first match. Second match was very dedicated with the Zealots. SOS, you were just barely able to hang on. Almost lost that pool.
Yeah, it was so close. Like every moment of it is like every second of it, I was afraid to lose because I had those moments where I was able to defend the first push and in the rank, and then they came up with a bunch of Zealots later, and I lost the game. So I definitely felt the nerve every second of the game. So.
All right, well, still very well done, Darkblade. Just really sicking it with those pylon blocks, just canceling them as soon as they weren't being after. Good job. I know we'll be seeing more from you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Darkblade. I think that was so close in the second game. Just real quick, I think that was so close in the second game. If you were a little bit more decisive for what you wanted to go for, I think the Zealots would have overwhelmed there.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, and then we got I know a couple people were volunteering to also co-cast. So yep, thank you very much. Right now it's time for me to actually get a taste of what it's like getting my hands dirty here. I'm going to be taking on Von Lipwig momentarily.
All right, and yeah,
And
there we go.
hello to my new rival. Hello, Von Lipwig.
Hey, happy to be here.
All right, let me see. I know someone was volunteering to co-cast as well. I'm trying to remember who it was.
I think it was Monkey Shaman, if I remember correctly.
Okay, let's see if he's available right now. Oh, there we go. Hey, Monkey Shaman, you feel like talking a lot?
I think you're muted, Monkey Shaman.
Yeah, come on.
Unmute Discord.
Here,
Give us that voice made for radio.
Here, let me mute and unmute. How about now? No? Yes.
Can you hear me? Can you
We
hear me
can hear
now?
you.
Good.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, dude.
Well, the answer is yeah, we can talk, and I am hoping for 2 exciting games that end up in the favor of PulledTheBoys, just to keep this series interesting.
Oh yes, I mean, still, I kind of feel like it would be cool if I won both of them. That's
I
mean,
can put myself in other people's shoes, and I see why you would feel that way. It's
yeah,
internally
I feel
consistent.
that way especially because I'm not actually wearing shoes right now.
Oh wow, that's a high tier play. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd try to make that more obvious, but my wife said that pointing the camera at my feet means weird things on the internet.
We
I didn't
keep
ask
our
for any more
stream
information.
PG-13.
Oh yes. All right, and yeah, KJ says we got to turn the music back on. Yeah, let me see. First map is going to be Oxide. So yeah, it's I've done at least some warming up. I haven't done any laddering today because the last thing I want to do is get tilted before my actual match. But I know what I want to do, and I'm gonna do it or try to.
It's good to have a plan.
Well, yeah, you're going to be our first ZVZ, HyperTurtle and Von Lipwig. So yeah, I know a bunch of our viewers are fans.
Sergeant ABC will be playing third tomorrow against Monkey Shaman here.
Correct.
But that's going to be a true random, right? So we don't know what we're going to get with Monkey Shaman, right?
Also no, we don't in either of the matches. So scary
Cool.
times. All right.
Well, yeah, best of luck, HyperTurtle. I'll be rooting for you as your fellow co-caster.
Best of luck, Mvon Lipwig. I will be rooting for you as your fellow PulledTheBoys.
Pulled the boy.
Yeah, puller of boys, worker attacker. Yes, all those things and more.
Worker coordinator.
Lipwig is our
manager.
co-captain, so this is a co-captain versus co-captain match.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Any predictions here, Nucleo?
I haven't seen
HyperTurtle
enough.
said he had a plan. That makes me wonder.
I mean, I'm sure that he's done a little bit of preparation on his end. So I think he will have something that he'll want to execute. But I have no idea what it will be. All right, hold on. Let's get the game on the screen.
You are watching FSL.
All right.
And let's update the player names real quick.
Shall we introduce our combatants?
We shall. Hold on, we just also have to update the score. The first thing people say when things aren't accurate is like, you gotta update everything. All right, in the top right, we have the red Zerg player. His name is
HyperTurtle.
And he represents the team of
SpecialTactics.
And his opponent in the lower left-hand corner, playing with the purple Zerg, we have none other than
Mvon Lipwig.
And he is the co-captain of the defending champion team,
PulledTheBoys.
All right, so look at this. It's a new patch, new meta, and pool first is in.
Yeah, this is such a safe opening from both players. I mean, yeah, you can also do like a fake aggression with this. Like you could just build like maybe like 6 links and just run them around to this other side of the map. It's very good defensively if you actually are getting all in, and if you're not, then you can just drone behind it very safely while you be annoying on the other side of the map.
Yep.
But yeah.
So I noticed that Lipwig had a slightly faster pool as a little bit of a drone lead, but HyperTurtle got his natural down a little faster.
Yeah, HyperTurtle he's even getting his gas a little bit faster as well, actually. So it looks like HyperTurtle might be actually leading. Well, no, he's down a worker, but he's leading on tech slightly with the gas and with the expansion. And these are very small things. It's not going to decide the game or anything like that, but yeah.
They are. So we'll expect to see Ling speed as soon as humanly possible, or Zergly possible, I imagine. Is that our layer rush, right?
Yeah, it's probably will be speed. Either that, or if I would probably say if it's not Ling speed, it's gonna be a wall at the front, so with a Roach Swarm and just 2 base Roach. Those are probably the most likely outcomes. It could also be a quick lair. You could just wall off, not get speed, and go straight for a quick lair with the first 100 gas. Usually you have to like spine up the front just in case you actually get attacked though.
Makes sense. Well, I am seeing a number of Zerglings being produced here by HyperTurtle, so I think it's a Ling flood o'clock.
It is Ling flood o'clock. The main Ling nest is following this as well, so it's just going to be a Ling Bane all in, it seems. No drones being produced for that natural whatsoever.
Yep. And I do like the tech choice of Lipwig here of the Roach Warren hidden in his natural, not really hidden, but placed well to help, wall in a queen on the defense. And the most solid thing you could want versus a bunch of Lings and Banes, at least early on in ZBZ.
I think using a Roach Warren to wall will help, but there is a very exposed alleyway that'll lead right into the natural where all the drones are currently being populated. So if a bunch of Banelings make it in there, that could be disastrous for Von Lipwig. But hopefully,
yeah, that'll be bad news.
Yeah, hopefully he can micro his workers. Oh my god, and they're even skidding the side of the map right now. HyperTurtle is doing his best.
He went
Yeah.
for the path that would dodge the scouting overlord of Lipwig. So
Yeah.
don't love to see that, but I do love that there are some roaches already. If he can get those into not surrounded, decent positioning, that's good for us. And those Banes are morphing too.
Yeah, Von Liquid is even trying to get an Overlord himself, but now he sees the Lings.
Oops.
He sees a lot of Lings.
That queen died for her country. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is going to be a good fight for HyperTurtle here with all the Lings.
Yeah, full surround on all the roaches there. That's very bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and he pulls the workers, but on the Banelings. No, that's not the kind of worker pulling you want to be doing. No!
Ruh-roh.
19
Rough
workers going down in that first
yeah. Oh no, and that
exchange.
queen's going to pop into a very unfriendly set of circumstances.
Yeah, now HyperTurtle trying to focus down that Roach Warren. The the Ling AI kind of working against him there, only some of them attacking. Now he's going for the expansion at the bottom there too. Yeah, this is a very rough start for Von Lipwig.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold. Well, it's a number of roaches, and they're getting surrounded. If they're a little bit to the right, then the surface area would be too low.
There is one spine crawler. Yeah, okay, we get the GG.
Yeah. Rough start. Well executed plan.
I was about to put way too much faith in that spine crawler to kind of hype this up a little bit more, but
yeah.
So, as a member of PulledTheBoys, you have to tell me, do you ever call yourselves managers because you control your workers so well?
No, but maybe that will enter our lexicon, going forward. I will have to consult the PulledTheBoys brain trust about this.
Yeah, you might need to update your terminology. Next game will be on Washout, a slightly, well, not slightly, much larger map. So
I don't see it as managers. Now that I think about it, it's more the vibe is closer to like workers of the world unite.
So it's more of a
nothing to lose,
communal.
but yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's fair. I can respect that. All right, in the top right, we have the red Zerg player, up 1 point in this series, and his name is
HyperTurtle.
And he represents the team of
SpecialTactics.
And his opponent in the lower left with purple Zerg, we have
Von Lipwig.
And he is playing for the team of
PulledTheBoys.
So I'll say this, I think that Mvon Lipwig is a very level-headed individual, and he's unlikely to get rattled just from that one loss. So I think that these two players are probably still quite evenly matched, and I hope to see a little bit longer game. ZVZ is that people say knife fight in a phone booth or whatever, but what's a phone booth?
I guess the phone booth is the natural or wherever you're doing battle on the map.
Yeah. I think of it more like the obligatory like Daredevil hallway fight.
Or like Tenet, But I guess
yeah.
everything would be like filmed in reverse.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Just so we
overlords
got
are just
half
kind of going past each other. I'm actually interested that the overlords didn't do the high five here. Maybe they pathed slightly differently.
Was there? Yeah.
I thought that happened on every map. Am I wrong?
No, I think you're right, but I think that one shift click could do it, and I think that it matters where they. So I just selected Lipwig's overlord. He paths his towards the natural, whereas HyperTurtle's got his going elsewhere. But yeah. They did not meet in the middle.
Yeah, that's like one of the important things in this matchup, just checking to see whether or not your opponent has that second overlord, because that means a lot of things in this matchup. Usually if there's no second overlord, you're getting cheesed. Oh, so you sound very excited. Was there something that you saw?
I was excited to see that HyperTurtle's second Overlord did actually scout these couple little scouting wings coming in.
Yep, HyperTurtle sees those 2 lings and he raises, raises 4 lings on top of that, so making a total of 6 lings. Maybe just to be safe, maybe just to do a little bit of scouting.
I think they're safety lings.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
kinda-
think this will turn into another all-in, would he? He wouldn't do the same thing twice, would he?
He very well may, but I don't think it would work quite as well in the second go-round.
Yeah. So I think his Zergling speed is actually... That's actually a great point, because his Zergling speed is actually a little bit later than it should be, because I think he only has 1 worker on gas. So he just started his Zergling speed. If he throws down a Baneling Nest, then maybe he'll do the same thing again. Yeah. To be determined. And meanwhile, it looks like Von Lipwig is doing something similar as well. He's going... Yeah, he's skipping speed going for the lair. Now, so so this is another difference with the new patch and even getting the Roach Warren as well. With the new patch, like because of the creep's spread speed, the creep doesn't really get to the part of the natural where you want to start walling. So I think you should go hatch first or an earlier hatch if you want to get this wall down in time to like block a Ling Flood. But yeah, like, so all I'm trying to say right now is Von Lipwig would have been vulnerable to another Ling Flood, but it doesn't seem like that's what's going on in this game.
Yeah, no, this is true. I think that HyperTurtle had a plan where he said, I'm going to Ling Flood in game 1 and I'm going to mix it up and go for something more macro focused, get an early eco lead if I can in game 2.
Yeah, but so far it hasn't quite panned out. They're equal on workers right now. Von Lipwig slightly ahead on army. He just did make 5 roaches and started roach speed, so that might have something to do with it. We'll see if he continues making roaches or not.
Built that second gas and it was sitting vacant for a little bit, but he just saturated it, although he's still got to get some more workers going to saturate his main.
Yeah.
He's also got that third hatch down way, way, way ahead. I mean, it's still a dream in the mind of Mvon Lipwig to have a third hatch, and HyperTurtle's just popped.
Yeah,
but
so
Lipwig's roaches are most of the way done to Glial Reconstitution.
Yeah. So I think HyperTurtle got some very important information there. He saw no Ling speed and that the Lings were out on the map. Now seeing those roaches, he has to know what's going on. He is making roaches of his own. He did forget the roach speed upgrade. He's going for +1. But since he's playing defensively, he may not need the roach speed just because he'll be on his own creep.
That's true. Oh, excellent Ravager morph there.
Yeah, it is a little dicey. Oh, and HyperTurtle also morphs his own Ravager there too on the weak roach. Nice moves from both players here. It is a little dicey here to go for the +1 upgrade, I think, when your opponent already has more roaches than you, because you want to be able to make sure that you have enough. Yeah. Oh, and HyperTurtle's going right on top of what I think... Yeah, I think he's going right on top for the Ravager, but no, he doesn't target it down.
Nope. No luck there.
Yeah.
The thing about spending that 100-100 when you've got roaches, literally punching you in the face is you'd probably rather have 4 more roaches.
Yeah. That the math checks out, Monkey Shaman. I think 100 gas is 4 roaches.
Well, and I think that's the difference between winning and losing right now.
Well, I mean, he does... I think he can engage this army right now. He just... Because he did have enough units too, but it's just a question of how fast his units are. I actually would have preferred it if he was getting the roach speed right now instead of the +1, but he might be able to still... He might be able to make this work, I think. So there is a drone on the production tab. Okay, no, so it looks like Von Lipwig is a little supply blocked here. He's making some more roaches. He is trying to get more units out. This could be a +1 timing attack for HyperTurtle, and if he just attacks on his opponent's side of the map with that upgrade, maybe he can take a favorable fight. Nah, but looking at the size of these armies, I think it's going to be a little bit of a tall order here, right?
Yeah.
And the +1 is now just kicking in. Right about now. Okay, there we go. But I think he's outnumbered Monkey Shaman. And he doesn't have roach speed, so he can't retreat either.
No,
yeah, this is so risky.
Get chased down. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now for Roaches, the attack upgrade is more important than Carapace, the defense upgrade, because I think they get 2 per attack, but only 1 per defense. So he picked the right upgrade for when he wants to take some good fights, but that initial attack at least got thoroughly rebuffed.
Yeah, it is always so risky to push across the map without roach speed because you just have no recourse if things go wrong. I'm liking Von Lipwig's position a lot more in this game. He has the 3rd base on the way here, and HyperTurtle's 3rd base did get killed, so that investment is not paying off at the moment. I would love to see Von Lipwig invest in the attack upgrades, though, as opposed to the armor upgrades for the Roach Reroach.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think that if you see a Carapace upgrade here, and it's intentional while it's Roach v Roach, that it signals that he's probably going to switch to something like Ultras later on.
Yeah. This fight was actually so good for HyperTurtle. Attacking into those 2 spine crawlers, I think, was not the right play, not without enough Ravagers to really take them out quickly. HyperTurtle opting to take a Ninja 3rd base where there are some gold minerals.
Sneaky, yeah. That is a great spot if it doesn't get scouted, which seems unlikely right at the moment.
And HyperTurtle being a little tricky too. He's gonna tech switch into Mutalisk.
Now Lipwig's got a bunch of minerals, and I really want to know what he's gonna spend that piggy bank on.
Yeah, I'm dying to know as well. So a Hydralisk Den does go down, so I don't think this was in response to any scouting. I think he was just looking to add in Hydras to his composition for the extra DPS. He's already got a fair amount of Roaches, as long as the Hydras don't get touched, like they'll contribute so much extra DPS. It is kind of hard. It is kind of hard to play Hydra into Muta though, just because like until you have enough Hydra to really push out and confidently push out, it can be kind of risky to just go out on the map.
Yep, and they need those upgrades. They're quite slow without Hydra speed, and the Mutas do just sort of pop ready to go with that regeneration bonus, so they can do excellent hit and runs. And even if Hydras get them down to 10 HP left, you look at that Muta a minute or 2 later and it's like it wasn't even scratched.
Yeah. Von Lipwig looking to trade some supply, I think, with a slow Ling run by.
Yep.
And working on his +2 Carapace and +1 attack upgrade as well. Von Lipwig does see this ball of Roach Ravager out on the map right now, so he does know the position of that. Does not scout this base, though, in the bottom or the right-hand side.
We've got some drones hanging out in the middle of the map having a little Congress here. Yeah.
Well, yeah, PulledTheBoys, workers' rights.
Those are some boys. They were pulled, but I think that may have been a little bit of a little misclick, a little misrally there.
Well, they just needed a little bit of a break.
They did.
They can't be working all the time.
This is a moment for our heroes if you're rooting for PulledTheBoys.
Yeah, the Hydras are in production. A few of them do pop out, but yeah, when they trickle out like this, the Mutas can just kind of pick them off very quickly.
Yeah. So I like this huge Roach move out for the counter attack because they are useless defending home, so you might as well make them useful somehow.
I do agree. I think the trouble is there is quite a fair amount of supply on the other side of the map too, and HyperTurtle can reactively make more ground forces to rebuff this attack with the defender's advantage. He even has so much of a buffer right now. Oh my god, there's so many links I didn't even see.
Yeah. Whips around, good, excellent wrap around there for HyperTurtle. Looking a little grim right now.
Wow, that was quite the cleanup right there. And now all these Hydras in the middle of the map are so exposed.
Oh, look at the OVs! Lipwig's rally as that's a misclick, and I think he's going to lose them to the Mutas. Oh no! But he found the base.
He did find the base. But at what cost?
Oh, exactly. I mean, I think at the cost of about 70 potential supply. But hey, those Hydras have managed to get out, and they have their upgrades. Do they have both of them? I know they have Groove Spines. Has he built Hydra speed yet? I don't. Yeah, it looks like he
Yes, they have both of the upgrades.
does. Okay.
Yeah, it can be so tricky to play against mutas here because, like, yeah, it really just does feel like you have to turtle up for a while before you can confidently push out, and we get the GG.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Those are two good games with HyperTurtle. And to Dan for having a good plan.
HyperTurtle.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back, HyperTurtle. Some solid games there.
Yeah, nerve-wracking. Always is, especially ZVC.
Yeah, it is a high-action matchup for sure. So yeah, in game one, HyperTurtle.
Someone's got the stream on in the background.
Not I.
Yeah, I just fixed it.
Are you hearing a bit of an echo?
Yeah, a bit of an echo. Not anymore though, so it's all good.
Okay, alright, good. So yeah, game one, HyperTurtle, were you looking to link flood on the smaller map there, Oxide?
Yeah, one of the builds I've been working on, not just Ling Flood, but with a few Banes thrown in, just really try to hit the opponent while they're still tacking up. I was expecting roaches, and that's what I got, and they managed to outlast him. Second game, he outroached me big time, but I was able to hold on long enough to get the mutas out, which was supposed to be part of that build. It just got a little delayed.
Yeah. We were really worried for you.
Just taking out a whole mural line was awesome for you. I didn't.
For me,
ready and it was good.
I gotta say, I was worried about me too.
Yeah.
But some part of you must be thinking, I love it when a plan comes together.
You know, that's more Amon's thing, not Zerg, but yes, I think it does still work.
Good.
So yeah, we were. I was a little worried for you, HyperTurtle, in the second game because you pushed out without the roach speed. I was like thinking, it's like, oh, is he gonna make this +1 timing work? But no, Defender's Advantage is just a little too good for Von Lipwig. Yeah, and then the tech switch into mutas was pretty great as well. It is hard to deal with in ZVZ to have enough Hydras or Queens to dissuade or Spores by the time that the mutas come to the other side of the map. But yeah, very well played.
I saw you had the base on the side. Was that mining much, or was that recent?
It was by the time you got there.
Okay.
That was, I sent a drone out, like, after you'd retreated your roaches, just in case, and I also added another macro hatchery, in case I wouldn't be able to escape at all. But, yeah, I was just rallying a handful of drones to the gold patches.
Well, I'll be looking for a rematch another time.
Oh, yes.
We'll do a show match.
We're going to be doing a bunch of those, I hope.
Yeah, Vaughn, I think you could have avoided a lot of the Ling Bane woes had you maybe had like the buildings like a little bit further up. I think even in the current patch, I think the Ling speed usually kicks in at around like 330 if they go for the early expansion, and even if they don't, it's like right around that time, maybe a little bit later. Depends on when the guest starts mining, obviously. But yeah, like just plugging with a queen there, reactively walling, I think would have made the defense a lot easier.
Yeah, scouting overboard, seeing the Zerglings moving out would have helped.
Yeah, well, part of that build actually that my coach was really stressing was as soon as you get the first inject from the queen, send it to try to drive away the first overlord.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was secrecy is of the utmost importance with that kind of opening.
We saw you use the longer path around just to avoid the spotter overlord too. So well done on the subterfuge.
Yep, I'm a sneaky little mouse there.
Sneaky little turtle.
Sure, that too. You know. Honestly, I should probably do a lot more turtling in these games, but yeah, I tend to do a little better if I make the first move.
I mean, snapping turtles are one of nature's most successful ambush predators.
Ambush, yes, but I'll need to research burrow before I pull that off.
Fair.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
So
very
for
well
those-
played, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank everyone who's watching. I know, got 36 right now. We had over 40 for a good amount of the stream. We will be picking up right where we left off with this series for the rest of the matches between the two teams at noon Eastern time tomorrow. So, honestly, we've had matches where on the first night someone's been this far ahead, one of the sides, and then the next match turns around completely. So, and PulledTheBoys, they've got some very good players. So,
yeah,
we have
looks like we'll be starting with
and a title to defend.
Boys.
Yes, you guys do have a title to defend. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys have been the recurring team champions for how long now?
3 seasons.
3 seasons. Wow. Wait, so who was the champion before then? Like, who won before then?
Before that, we weren't doing team leagues, so.
Okay, so basically, ever since you guys were doing team leagues, you've been always number 1. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I ain't counting them out. Let's put
Special Tactics, are you guys going to be the ones to finally unseat them?
Yes, we will be.
I love the confidence. Love the confidence.
Me too. I hope that your overconfidence is your undoing. But really nice games today from everybody. They were fun series, and you guys played really well. So, yeah.
And I am welcoming tomorrow's players to make me eat my words. But
speaking of tomorrow's players, who do you guys think? What matches are you guys looking forward to tomorrow? I'm definitely looking forward to Neutrophil and Cabana. Definitely looking forward to Dark Menace and Darkblade. Oh, and Lil Reaper and Sir Maligan too. Honestly, I think those are going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, honestly, Monkey Shaman and Sergeant ABC I think is definitely going to be fun, especially because it's going to be so unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of confidence in Sergeant ABC with all the coaching he's been getting and all the practice he's been doing. So,
speaking of Monkey Shaman, you're right here. How confident are you going into that match?
I'd say that I think we're gonna have good games. I think Sergeant ABC we've played a lot, and he's probably ahead about 60-40 that we've played. But he and I even get on and do like open practice or that kind of thing, or he'll be keeping like strange hours at 1 a.m. and I'll be up with insomnia or something, and we'll meet up for some practice. And those have gone pretty evenly recently. Even in the mirror match at ZVZ. So I think it's really anybody's series, but I'm gonna be trying really hard. Lil Reaper's voice is gonna be in my head, just telling me to lock in, and I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, Lil Reaper has been very active in the Discord to chat with a lot of encouragement.
He is enthusiastic and just as active if it's not even his team playing. He is into this. So, yeah, Sir Maligan is going to have to really bring his A game there. And yeah, KJ Freedom in the chat saying, "What am I, chopped liver?" What you are is the guy that's going to have to save us if this turns around. KJ is going to be our closer against Sarangi. So yeah, the reason I'm not talking him up too much is because I might have to beg him to save us.
And I mean, Sarangi is a beast. Sarangi is very good. I think no matter what rank he's at, he's still underrated, is my opinion. So that should be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, he's got some great micro. I don't think he plays all that often, but yeah, like his micro is
really
like unreal.
Understands StarCraft Theory too. Like it's like one of those like special interest, hyper focus kind of thing. Yeah, no, he gets it. He understands all the hows and all the whys, and his micro is just really clean. So I'm looking forward to seeing some really great series. Hopefully he's the one that's tying it up or putting us into the lead tomorrow from where I'm sitting, and hopefully he's that giant that you have to fell to lock it out from you guys if that's how it turns out.
Yep.
Do you guys think it's going to go to an ace? Any possibility we go to an ace?
It's possible, and PulledTheBoys, I think they're definitely known as a team who, when they're backed into a corner, they really leap out. So we are not taking any of this lightly, no matter how much of a lead we have. All right.
Right on.
I'm very excited to be part of the finals, and yeah, I gotta try to get a good night's sleep because I'm gonna have to keep casting throughout all the excitement.
Oh yeah, you
We're gonna
definitely.
have Little Reaper going nonstop on making really dank bespoke memes just to do psychic damage to your team so that nobody sleeps well. He'll haunt your dreams.
Oh yeah. He has in the past, especially back before the Team League stuff. But all right. With that, thank you everyone. We hope to see the same audience come back here tomorrow for the gripping conclusion of the FSL Grand Finals.
Yeah, see you guys tomorrow.
Yep, GG's.
Thanks. Bye.
It's about time.
We are taking it up a notch.
Yeah.
That's the thing that they got you. So
It's up. Each team has 1 point. Oh, must fly.
10 workers go down.
On the dash. I like the idea. That is a very saturated mineral line. Oh, but it hits the overlord.
Yes, I've been practicing with those for the last week.
He's got his medication on hand. Oh, but he gets surrounded.
Oh, any question mark zone.
Oh.
BM's his friend. I like it. It's always fun when you play your friend.
Does he have another blink? Very very nice. Bruce does have enough to really take on this army. He just needs to blink on top of it. Finish off those cyclones.
Looks like he's mostly defensive looking. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There's this time. Got in the way of this. Very nice storm. Kills it.
He's gonna be at GG's. Oh,
Going straight for the workers. Huge economic damage. 24 workers going down.
Oh no, that's a bad storm. That he walked through all the Protoss units got stormed there. Very few that
Because they're going to be taking on the 2-time world champion Sarah. He has come in with guns ablaze. That is currently 30 units. We have the GG. Oh boy.
Pull it up!
Minnesota Barcraft, FSL team, manages to get a 2-game.
A very good try overall.
These didn't work. You know? Oh, you're not.
To a 2-0 victory over GG Izzy. GG's call.
7, 10, multiply there. We have the GG. Alright, great.